Football is a game of passion, skill, and intense pressure, and nothing encapsulates that pressure more than the penalty kick. It's a moment when the entire world stops, where the hopes and dreams of millions hang on a single kick. But what happens when that kick goes horribly wrong? In this video, we're diving into the most unbelievable, shocking, and downright hilarious penalty fails in football history. From legendary players who crumbled under the spotlight to moments that left fans speechless, these are the penalties that will make you laugh, cringe, and maybe even cry. So sit back and get ready, because what you're about to see is the best of football's worst moments. Sergio Aguero cheeky chip fail. Let's kick things off with a penalty that had everyone on the edge of their seats. Sergio Aguero, one of Manchester City's legends, had the chance to equal a record with this penalty. But instead of a straightforward shot, he opted for a cheeky chip only for Chelsea's goalkeeper, Edouard Mendy, to calmly catch the ball. Ouch, that's one he'll definitely want to forget. Paul Pogba infamous run-up. Paul Pogba's penalty technique is one for the books mainly because of his ridiculously slow run-up. During a Champions League match against Young Boys, Pogba's prolonged approach ended in a weak shot that was easily saved. After that, it was a while before we saw him take another penalty for Manchester United. Simon Zaza's 7-second shuffle. Who could forget Simon Zaza's unforgettable penalty attempt during the Euro 2016 quarterfinals? His bizarre 7-second mini shuffle before the kick was the talk of the tournament, especially when he sent the ball soaring over the crossbar. It's a moment that will live on in football memes forever. Roberto Baggio World Cup heartbreak. Roberto Baggio is a legend, but his penalty miss in the 1994 World Cup final against Brazil is one of the most heartbreaking moments in football history. As Italy's star man, everyone expected him to score, but instead, he blasted the ball over the bar, handing Brazil the World Cup. It's a moment that still haunts Italian fans to this day. Hamid awkward save attempt. DC United goalkeeper Bill Hamid gave us one of the most awkward penalty moments when he tried to save a shot by coming way off his line. Not only did he fail to save the penalty, but he also gave away a retake, which was duly converted. Sometimes, sticking to the basics is the best strategy. Kylian Mbappe double miss. Kylian Mbappe is one of the best players in the world, but even he has his off days. During a match against Montpellier, Mbappe missed not one but two penalties in quick succession, much to the amusement of his teammates Neymar and Messi, who couldn't stop laughing on the sidelines. Ricardo No Gloves heroic. In the 2004 Euros, Portugal's goalkeeper Ricardo decided to take off his gloves before saving a penalty against England. His bold move paid off as he denied Darius Vassell and then went on to score the winning penalty himself. It was a move straight out of a Sunday league, but it worked. David Beckham high fly. David Beckham is a football icon, but his penalty miss against Portugal in the 2004 Euros was one he'd rather forget. Beckham's shot soared high into the stands, and England was knocked out of the tournament as a result. It was a rare mistake from a usually reliable player. Bruno Fernandes hop and skip gone wrong. Bruno Fernandes is known for his hop and skip penalty technique, which he borrowed from Jorgensen. But during a match against Chelsea, his trick backfired when the goalkeeper didn't fall for it, resulting in a poor shot that was easily saved. Since then, Bruno's been more straightforward with his penalties. Thibaut Courtois goal kick. In the 2017 Community Shield, Chelsea's goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois stepped up to take a penalty against Arsenal. Unfortunately, his shot looked more like a goal kick, sailing way over the bar. It's safe to say that goalkeepers should probably stick to their day jobs. Harry Kwell elite disaster. Australian football legend Harry Kwell had one of the worst penalty attempts in the league while playing for Sydney FC. His weak, poorly aimed shot was easily saved, leaving fans and commentators in disbelief. It was a shocking miss from such a seasoned pro. Alexander Mitrovic versus Aboubakar Kamara. In a Premier League match between Fulham and Huddersfield, Alexander Mitrovic and Aboubakar Kamara had a bizarre dispute over who should take a penalty. Kamara won the argument but then missed the penalty, leaving his teammates and fans fuming. Fulham eventually won the game, but the incident was a classic example of why you should never let emotions get in the way of team decisions. Andreas Iniesta Vissel Kobe shootout. During the Japanese Super Cup final, Andreas Iniesta's Vissel Kobe faced Yokohama in a penalty shootout that saw 9 consecutive misses. Yes, 9. It was one of the most bizarre shootouts ever, with both teams struggling to find the back of the net. In the end, Vissel Kobe won, but the shootout itself was pure comedy. Neymar backheel fail. Neymar is known for his flair, but sometimes it gets him into trouble. During a friendly match, Neymar tried a cheeky backheel penalty that was easily saved by the goalkeeper. The crowd was not impressed, and neither was his coach. Zlatan Ibrahimovic Panenka disaster. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is never one to shy away from trying something bold, but during a match for PSG, his attempt at a Panenka penalty was so weak that the goalkeeper simply caught the ball. Even the great Zlatan isn't immune to embarrassing moments. Mario Balotelli no-look penalty. Mario Balotelli is a player known for his confidence, sometimes too much of it. In a friendly match, he attempted a no-look penalty, only to have it saved by the keeper. The incident quickly became a meme, with fans mocking Balotelli's overconfidence. Frank Lampard lip up. Frank Lampard is one of Chelsea's greatest ever players, but even he has his embarrassing moments. During a penalty shootout in the Champions League, Lampard slipped as he was about to take his shot, sending the ball harmlessly wide. It was a rare and unfortunate mistake from the usually reliable midfielder, Raheem Sterling's high miss. Raheem Sterling has become one of the best wingers in the world, but during his time at Liverpool, he had a penalty miss that was hard to forget. Sterling's shot flew high over the bar, much to the dismay of the Anfield crowd. It was a miss that had fans questioning his future at the club. Joe Hart overconfident stroll. As a goalkeeper, Joe Hart has saved plenty of penalties, but during a friendly match, he decided to take one himself. Hart casually strolled up to the ball, but his shot was weak and easily saved. The look on his face afterward said it all. Cristiano Ronaldo uncharacteristic miss. Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the greatest players of all time, but even he has his off days. During a Champions League match, Ronaldo's usually clinical penalty was saved by the goalkeeper, leaving the crowd stunned. It was a rare blip in an otherwise stellar career. Luis Suarez double miss. Luis Suarez had a moment to forget during a Copa America match when he missed not one but two penalties in quick succession. His frustration was visible, but the misses added to his reputation as a player who's always involved in the action, good or bad. Lionel Messi Copa America heartbreak. Lionel Messi's penalty miss in the Copa America final against Chile is one of the most heartbreaking moments in football. As Argentina's talisman, everyone expected him to score, but instead he missed and Argentina lost the final. It was a moment that almost led Messi to retire from international football. Timo Werner misfire. Timo Werner has had a tough time in front of goal since moving to Chelsea, and one of his most notable misses came from the penalty spot. Werner's poorly placed shot was easily saved, adding to his growing list of missed opportunities. Andrea Pirlo unexpected blunder. Andrea Pirlo is known for his cool demeanor and technical ability, but during a crucial penalty shootout, even he faltered. Pirlo's shot was saved, leaving fans in shock as one of the most composed players in the game made a rare mistake. Alvaro Morata Champions League nightmare. Alvaro Morata has had his fair share of struggles in front of goal, and one of the most painful came during a Champions League match when he missed a crucial penalty. The miss contributed to his team's exit from the competition, and it was a moment that haunted him for a long time. Michael Ballack Euro 2000 for miss. Michael Ballack was a midfield general for Germany, but his penalty miss in the Euro 2000 for quarterfinals was a moment he'd rather forget. Ballack's shot was well wide of the target, sending Germany crashing out of the tournament and leaving fans stunned. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang overconfidence. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is known for his speed and skill, but during a crucial penalty for Arsenal, his overconfidence got the best of him. Aubameyang's weak shot was easily saved, and Arsenal went on to lose the match. It was a moment that left fans and his teammates frustrated. Gervinho double take. Gervinho had one of the most bizarre penalty misses during his time in the Italian Serie A. After his initial shot was saved, Gervinho somehow managed to miss the rebound as well, leaving the fans in disbelief. It was a moment of pure comedy. Dimitar Berbatov nonchalant miss. Dimitar Berbatov is known for his laid-back style, but during a penalty shootout, his nonchalant approach backfired. Berbatov's weak, slow shot was easily saved, and his team was knocked out of the competition. It was a moment that perfectly encapsulated Berbatov's casual attitude on the pitch. Alexis Sanchez penalty that hit the crossbar. Alexis Sanchez is known for his powerful shots, but during a crucial penalty, he hit the ball so hard that it rebounded off the crossbar and flew back into play. It was a dramatic moment that left fans on both sides gasping in disbelief. And there you have it, 30 of the most hilarious and unbelievable penalty fails in football history. These are the moments that remind us that even the best players in the world can have their off days. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more amazing content, and leave a comment telling us which penalty fail made you laugh the most. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.